the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network, as tonight we are here at Kansas Speedway for the Pancake 200. Get it? Kansas, because it's as flat as a pancake. I am so funny. I came up with that name all by myself. And I'm from Missouri, so I get to hate on Kansas. And if you're wondering who this is, my name is KR Solvis. Thank you very much for joining me tonight for the AMA Pro Cup Esports Series presented by Ohio and Indiana Roofing. You need a new roof? You're in the Ohio and Indiana area. Make sure you check out oiroofing.com. We'd love to help you out. Right now, we are in the final 10 seconds of practice qualifying, getting ready to come at you full speed ahead. This is the final race to set our 4 drivers for the championship. That happens next week at Homestead. For the moment, none of our points drivers, or our chase drivers, I should say, are locked in to the chase. Tyler Hilton picking up the win last week at Darlington, a non-playoff driver with his first win of the season. Locked out one driver in the playoff from locking himself in. Tonight, will we see one of our contenders pick up the win? You'll have to stay tuned and find out. As I said, 200 miles here tonight. We're down to 8 drivers fighting over 4 spots. Right now, Dustin German, Dale Osmond, Troy Radford, and Jerry West would make it in on points. As they are sitting in the top 4. If one of those 4 drivers manages to win, they will automatically, or I'm sorry, that is the 4 drivers who make it in on points. Our other 4 right now on the outside looking in, that is Chris Medford, Josh Spalding, Chris McCullough, and Ken McCullough. So if any one of those drivers picks up the win, they will be one of our championship 4. Qualifying underway. Tyler Hilton has the pole for the moment. Dale Osmond in the 88 machine coming around to complete his fast lap. And Dale Osmond not going to improve too much. Kind of hard to improve from 3rd, but he is going to lay down the quick time for the moment. Tyler Hilton in the 82 machine sitting in 2nd. Ray Radford in the 47. Right now he is sitting in 3rd, but he's going to cross the start-finish line with a fast lap of a 30.434, holding on to that 3rd spot. Ricky All-Star Harden in the 25 machine. Gonna set 6th quick time. Tom Quattlebaum in the 08. Right now he is sitting in a 5th place. Dustin Ping in the 1 machine. Dustin Ping dropping down to the grass as he crosses the start-finish line. His first lap is good enough for 5th. Darren Bruce in the 27 rolling out on track. '48 machine of Josh Spalding out on track as well. The drivers starting to roll across the line and set their qualifying times. As we're going to step away for a moment, play our national anthem as the 48 sets his first lap quick enough for 8th spot. No one go anywhere. We'll be back for the starting lineup of tonight's Pancake 200. No one go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the drivers are starting to take to the grid. That means it is time to go through our AMAOIroofing.com starting lineup. Row number 1 for tonight's 200-mile event, Dustin Ping in the 1 machine. On his outside, the 48 of Josh Spalding. Row number 2, the 88 machine of Dale Osbin and the 94 of Troy Radford. Row 3 will be the 03 of Kenneth McCullough and the 82 of Tyler Hilton. Row 4 will be the 47 of Ray Radford and the 27 of Darren Bruce. Row 5, the 08 of Tom Quattlebaum and the 25 of Ricky All-Star Harden. Row 6 will be the 46 of Chris Mefford and the 86 machine of Jerry West. Row 7, the 55 of Steve Baker and the 99 of Dustin German. Row 8 will be the 19 of Cade Green and the 45 of Doug Wysocki. That is our starting lineup here tonight. 16 cars to roll out. Dustin Ping picking up the Hilton Crafts and Designs Pole Award here tonight. Lights are out on the pace car. This is my home track for tonight. Kansas Speedway, just about a half-hour drive for me. So since this is a home race, that means I've kicked my feet up, got a little fire going. It's time to kick back and relax, watch some racing, have a good old time. Pace car is off. Beers are cold. Here we go. Dustin Ping in the one machine, in control of the field. 200 miles coming at you. Green flag is out, and we are underway. Ping down on the inside. He's got Dale Osmond right on his back bumper. Balding doesn't have the same support from Troy Radford. Radford giving him a little bit of room. Now Troy going way up high, trying to build some steam down the backstretch. Troy sliding down to the inside. Dale Osmond moving up to the high line. He's making a move for the race lead early on in this event, but Dustin Ping with the speed down on the inside, holding off the 88 for the moment. And lap one gonna go to the one machine of Dustin Ping. Field scattering down the backstretch, everyone looking for some room to run. The 03 machine, Kenneth McCullough, already moving up a little bit. He's gonna try and make some noise as he makes a move for the race lead. He slides up in front of the 88 at Dale Osmond. Under 134 laps, the scheduled distance here tonight. Now McCullough's starting to build some steam on that high side. Dale Osmond sticking right there with him. Josh Spalding falling to the third car in the outside lane. Field staying very close to each other right now. Tires are fresh. Everyone able to run wide open. Dustin Ping down on the one though. Down on the inside in the one machine. Kenneth McCullough in the 03 on his outside. McCullough getting close to taking over that top spot, but Ping just being very persistent. Able to get that short way around the track here. Driver's starting to move a little bit higher up each time they go around a corner here. We're working lap 7. Dustin Ping has led all 6 completed laps so far, but the field's still very much packed very tightly, almost as if this is a draft track like Daytona or Talladega. Two very distinct lines here. Several cars running in a train on the high side, several cars stacked up on the inside. Tyler Hilton in the 82, last week's race winner at Darlington, finds himself third car in the inside lane. Ooh, Troy Radford getting moved out of the way by Steve Baker. We go on aboard with Ricky Harden. Ricky taking us for a lap around this Kansas Speedway. Want to give a shout out to Miss Linda out there tonight. Thank you very much, Miss Linda, for tuning in. Always a pleasure having you along with us. So far, no one has been able to knock off the one machine of Dustin Ping at the line. But the 03 of McCullough gets closer and closer each lap. That high side starting to prevail over that inside lane. Our fuel run here tonight, somewhere around 35 laps. Tires are gonna make it about that far. We will see a little bit of fall off throughout an entire fuel run. As McCullough now gonna move down to the inside lane. Dustin Ping not gonna let him have it. Ping protecting that inside down through the corner. McCullough having to lift a little bit. Steve Baker in the 55, making a move to the inside of the 94, Troy Radford. Tyler Hilton in the 82, falling back a little bit here. Gonna tuck in behind Ricky Harden. Now Baker in the 55 machine has the 46 of Chris Mefford down to his inside. Ray Radford in the 47 machine, riding around in 15th spot. 16 drivers slated to start tonight's race. One of them has not made it out from the garage area, and that is the 45 of Doug Wysocki. Hopefully Doug can make it out here. Not sure what has got him unable to start tonight's race. We hope to see Doug out there. Doug, always a wonderful presence to have out on the track. Meanwhile, the front three starting to open up a little bit of a gap here. Bill Osmond in the 88, trying to run around that high side. Dustin Ping keeping it floored down on the bottom. Chris Mefford in the 46. Right now he is in 4th place. Our top 5 after 15 laps: Dustin Ping, Dale Osmond, Troy Radford, Chris Mefford, and Steve Baker. It looked like Troy Radford scraped the wall a little bit there. Has caused him to lose a lot of momentum, lost some ground, and he is falling back now outside the top 5. Maybe going to lose another spot to Ricky Harden. Tyler Hilton in the 82 machine. Ricky with a big wiggle coming up off the corner. Drivers having to start to lift a little bit on corner entry. Dale Osmond in the 88 machine, getting single file now with the one of Dustin Ping as your race leader. Ping leading all but one lap so far. These two drivers starting to pull away. Steve Baker in the 55 trying to close the gap to him. Dustin Ping doing a very good job being able to keep that car running wide open. As you heard him hardly breathing that thing. Clean air doing wonders for the one machine. Dale Osmond in the 88. Sitting in second place. Hard to make a pass when all the cars are running wide open. Then you just kind of have to bide your time and wait for tire wear to take effect. We are getting close to being green of flag pit stops. Time to maybe start thinking about them. Dustin Ping, his fastest lap was a 29.970. His last lap was a 30.314, so not a lot of fall off just yet. And with about 15 laps of fuel on the high side of things, we'll see how many laps of fuel they can really get with running as wide open as they are. But, you know, we're looking at right now just 0.4 of a fallout on their lap times after 22 laps. Now the one of Dustin Ping starting to really enjoy the biggest lead of the race that he has had so far. Hovering right around that 0.6 second mark. Chris Mefford in the 46 machine, trying to close in on the 94 of Troy Radford. Meanwhile, behind Chris Mefford, two teammates starting to shape up a little bit of a battle here. The 48 of Josh Spalding, the 86 of Jerry West. That is a battle for 7th place. Right now, Spalding having that spot. Drivers starting to migrate a little bit higher and higher. The tire wear taking effect. One driver already making his way down pit road. That is the 03 of Kenneth McCullough, trying to short pit a little bit here. We'll see if this works out to the 03's favor. And he is the first one down onto pit road. So far, this race has been clean and green. Here comes the one machine of Dustin Ping, the 88 of Dale Osmond. 5 cars, 6 cars making the break for pit lane. And Dustin Ping leading this group of drivers. Roy Radford in the 94 takes over the top spot. He is going to lead his first lap of the race. Radford, one of our playoff contending drivers. Chris Mefford in the 46. Also a driver looking to make his way into the championship for, and Troy Radford and Josh Spalding gonna get on the brakes and slow down for pit lane. Very aggressive entry for Troy Radford there. Don't know if he got caught speeding or not. We'll find out, but that has given the lead to the 46 of Chris Mefford. And Mefford right now leading the 82 of Tyler Hilton. And Mefford gonna make his break for pit road. Tyler Hilton in the 82 staying out. Tyler gonna lead a lap now. And now Tyler Hilton in the 82 machine. He's going to get on the brakes. Really aggressive for the 82. He locks him up past the cone. I think we're going to see a speeding penalty for the 82 machine. 94 Troy Radford with an extended stay on pit road. Could have been trying to repair the damage caused when he brushed the wall. But with those drivers hitting pit road, that will complete our green flag pit stop cycle. Everyone has been on to pit road. Troy Radford, when he came down pit road, was the race leader. Now he finds himself all the way back in the 15th spot. Way down the running order, and now he is in need of a caution to get back into this race. The Jerry West in the 86 out front for the first time here tonight. Jerry leading his first lap of the race. Got his teammate Steve Baker on his outside. Dustin Ping to the inside as they are 3 wide coming off of turn 2 here at Kansas. They stay 3 wide all the way down the backstretch with the 88 of Dale Osmond. Not too sure where he wanted to go. The 48 of Josh Spalding trying to take advantage of that situation now. Here comes the 48. Trying to find a little bit of running room. The battle for the lead, very, very intense here when everyone is on these fresh tires. Everyone able to run wide open. This group of drivers consists of 8 cars. Jerry West leading it, Chris Mefford bringing up the tail end of this. And then we have a 4-second gap back to the 03 of Kenneth McCullough. So McCullough was the first one to hit pit road. That strategy does not seem like it worked out too well for him, as he is now 4 seconds off the race leader. I'm sorry, 4 seconds. Yeah, 4.1 seconds off the Chris Mefford, but still 4.9 seconds off the race leader. Jerry West, Chris Mefford only separated by 0.7 seconds right now. Dustin German in the 99 machine started in a 14th spot. Right now he is running in 5th place. Dustin German, one of the 4 drivers that makes up Smoke Show Racing. SSR drivers, 4 of them, all 4 of them inside the top 5 right now. This is the final race before the championship round at Homestead next week. 4 drivers going to etch their name into the AMA history books as playoff contenders. Only one playoff driver able to lock themselves in with a race win. Tyler Hilton picking up the opening round last week as the race winner, spoiling the plans for several of these drivers who were hoping to get a win. But the 86 now out front, the one of Dustin Ping, the early race leader, finds himself in second place right now, hounding the 86 of Jerry West for the race lead. Dustin German sitting in third, Balding in fourth right there. So Jerry West has now led for 10 laps here tonight. We saw green flag pit stops happen around lap 26. They were getting about 26 laps before they decided to come down pit road. We'll see if that will be very similar here on this next round of pit stops. Dustin Ping in the one machine starting to fall back a little bit now. Chris Mefford in the 46 making it 3 wide as he was in the middle there, able to squeeze around the one of Dustin Ping, and Ping really losing some ground here now as Steve Baker's got a run on the outside. Two drivers in danger of going a lap down. That is the 94 of Troy Radford and the 82 of Tyler Hilton. We saw both these drivers with very aggressive entries onto pit road. Both of them got caught with a little bit of a speeding penalty. At least that would be my guess. Can't say for sure, but they did spend an extra 15 seconds on pit road. Troy Radford running in 15th spot, Tyler Hilton in 14th. We go on aboard with the 94 machine. You can see the race leaders right there. Troy and Tyler trying to work together in the draft to stay on the lead lap, but they will need a caution here. The 99 of Dustin German making a move on Jerry West through turns 1 and 2. And Dustin German looking like he might be able to lead a lap here. And German picking up that lap lead. Now the 86 going to try and make a move to the inside. Sliding up in front of the 99 and completes the pass. So give a bonus point to Dustin German for a lap lead. That bonus point could mean everything for the 99 machine. Here comes the 46 of Chris Mefford. He's going to take a peek to the inside of Josh Spalding. Not able to do anything with it, but he does have the run on the 99. Had to lift a little bit. Broke his momentum up, slid up in front of the 55 there. Steve Baker now making a move to the inside. That will put SSR, all 4 drivers, inside the top 4. Baker in the 55 machine. only SSR driver not in playoff contention. We're only a handful of laps away from making another round of green flag pit stops. Jerry West starting to open up a bit of a gap now over the 48 at Josh Spalding. Who is Ricky Harden in the 25 machine, going to scrape the wall a little bit there. Able to keep his foot in it. The one at Dustin Ping, our early race leader, thought he had a shot at it, making a move to the inside of Ricky. Not able to do it. That one machine right now riding around in 8th place. Behind the one machine of Dustin Ping, almost 8 seconds back, is the 19 of Cade Green. Cade Green running in 9th place. You can see the separation between him and the race leaders. Right behind Cade Green, rounding out our top 10, is the 27 machine of Darren Bruce. Dirty South Racing adorning that black and orange Halloween colored car here tonight. Call it Halloween colored? Well, because it is Halloween. Darren running his familiar black and orange paint scheme. In 11th place, the 47 machine of Ray Radford, making his break for pit road. Tom Quattlebaum and Ken McCullough have already been on and off of pit road already. The green flag pit stops starting to fire up once again. The 86 of Jerry West on the binders. He's going to make his break for pit road. Here comes a few other drivers. The 99 of Dustin German going to join him. The 55 of Steve Baker, Chris Mefford, Dale Osmond, Ricky Harden, all making their break for pit road. This race has been green flag all the way. We have not had a caution yet tonight. Josh Spalding in the 48, able to lead a lap. And now with a very aggressive entry onto pit road for the 48 machine. After picking up a bonus point for a lap led. Darren Bruce in the 27 stayed out to pick up his first lap lead of the race. By doing so, he is now trapped all but 5 cars, 1 lap down. Dustin Ping, Josh Spalding making their break for pit road. So the 27 of Darren Bruce electing not to come down pit road with everyone else. Riding around right now. We'll see how long he can stretch this fuel. Darren Bruce, Tyler Hilton, and Troy Radford, the only 3 drivers who have not made a pit stop just yet. They are the only 3 drivers on the lead lap. First car 1 lap down is the 86 of Jerry West. In 4th place is Darren Bruce. Going to make his break for pit road. With Jerry West leading all the drivers who have made pit stops. Harry right now having a 2-second lead over Josh Spalding. Ray Radford in the 47 made his pit stop earlier. He is 1 lap down, in danger of going 2 laps down here. As the 86 makes the move to the outside, the 47 going to stay down low. Troy Radford rejoining the race after making his pit stop. Radford going to be 1 lap down now. This time the 86 going to make the pass on the 47. Tyler Hilton into his pit stall to complete all the drivers on this green flag pit stop cycle. We are working lap 60 of 134, getting close to the halfway mark. Gary West enjoying the biggest lead of the race so far, as he has got a 2.5 second lead over Josh Spalding. Spalding sitting in 2nd place. Chris Mefford in 3rd. And Dale Osmond in 4th. Our points battle is so close. That you could almost say, if you are a playoff driver and you finish in the top 4, you have a shot at being the 4 drivers who compete for the championship next week at Homestead. Ricky Harden to the inside of the 82 of Tyler Hilton. You have 3 cars, 1 lap down right now. Those 3 cars 1 lap down. The 47 machine of Ray Radford. Ray Radford started in 7th place, falling back to 13th. He is tucked in behind the race leader. Should the caution flag come out, Ray Radford would receive a free pass and get back on the lead lap. Jerry West in the 86 was able to get around Ray, but now Ray is able to use the draft, stay right there with the 86. Jerry West content to pull the 47 along with him. Troy Radford in the 94 machine. He is in a bit of a precarious situation. He is 1 lap down. He does have every right to be racing out on the track. He is still trying to keep his playoff chances alive in that 94 machine. But that is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place right there running around him. As a lap down car, he does not want to interfere with their race, but he still has to be mindful of the race that he is trying to win, trying to get into the playoff contention, or the championship 4, I should say. Right behind him is Steve Baker. Baker right now riding in 5th place. And then the 82 of Tyler Hilton, who is 1 lap down as well. Hilton, last week's race winner, not a playoff driver. He's trying to make a move to the inside of Steve Baker here. Dustin German in the 99 machine had to spend a little bit of time on pit road serving a speeding penalty. Dustin German right now the last car on the lead lap. He is all over the back bumper of the 27 of Darren Bruce. That 1 bonus point that Dustin German got for leading a lap earlier could be huge for the 99. He came into tonight's event as the points leader. Now he finds himself in 12th place. 12th place may not be good enough for Dustin German to become one of the championship 4. Cade Green in the 19, just a little bit ahead of Darren Bruce. Cade Green in 10th place, started 15th. He has moved up a little bit here tonight. As the yellow flag is going to come out, the 82 of Tyler Hilton has slowed as Tyler Hilton and Steve Baker make contact coming off of turn 2. Tyler Hilton finally going to go around. Take another look at this. We're going to have our first caution of the night. Baker makes a move down to the inside. Washes up, tags the 82 of Tyler Hilton. Tyler trying to save it, trying to keep it off of Baker. Goes for a little loop. This will bring everyone down pit road. Ray Radford in the 47 did receive the free pass. Jerry West in the 86 going to win the race off of pit road. Josh Spalding coming off second. And the 46 machine of Chris Mefford rounding out your top 3. With this little break we have, guys, I'm going to step away. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the drivers are forming up behind the pace car while we were away. Several drivers came down pit lane to top off here at the last chance that they could, trying to get it into a position to make it on one more stop for fuel. So that will give the lead to the 46 of Chris Mefford. Dustin Ping gonna restart on his outside. Tom Quattlebaum in the 08 and Darren Bruce in the 27 gonna make up row number 2 for this restart. We have 13 cars on the lead lap. Green flag is back out and we are underway once again. The 46 of Chris Mefford with a good jump. Tom Quattlebaum in the 08 gonna get on by the one machine of Dustin Ping. Ping gonna slide down behind the 08 into third place. Everyone getting single file very quickly here. We go on board with our race leader of Chris Mefford. Aaron Bruce in the 27 with a run to the inside of Tom Quattlebaum. Looking for a moment as if we'd go 3 wide into turn 1. But Bruce keeps it in check behind the 08 machine. Dustin Ping in the 1, gonna use the draft off the 46. Moves up to the high side while Chris Mefford stays down to the inside. Cade Green in the 19 machine. Right now he is in a battle with the 08. Darren Bruce down along the grass. Troy Radford in the 94. He is now the first car 1 lap down as Ray Radford received a free pass. Ray Radford and Tyler Hilton. A little bit of close racing there as we're 3 wide with Cade Green up on the top side. But Dustin Ping, once again to the front. Ooh, is Ray Radford in the 47. Really washed up the track there. McCullough in the 03 had to take evasive action. Do want to point out that the 45 of Doug Wysocki has joined the race here tonight. He is 71 laps down. He has gotten back out there. Glad to see Doug Wysocki in the 45 out there turning some laps. However, with him being 71 laps down to the race leader, 55 laps left to go in tonight's event, he will not be able to improve his position, but he can be out there, can get a chance to mix it up with these drivers, have some fun with them, hopefully not have too much fun and create an issue. The 94, Troy Radford, trying to get back on the lead lap. To the inside of Chris Mefford, using the draft off the 1 of Dustin Ping. This restart has really bunched the field back up. Everyone on fresh tires, everyone able to run pretty much wide open. Doug went trick-or-treating according to Miss Linda. Very true statement there, Miss Linda. I'm pretty sure he decided that candy was going to be more important than coming out and running here at Kansas Speedway. I don't blame him. Every now and then, everyone's got to get their little chocolate fix, their little sweets. Got to satisfy that sweet tooth every now and then. Cade Green in the 19. Has fallen back a little bit here. I'm sorry, that wasn't Cade Green in the 19. That was Steve Baker in the 55. Steve Baker in the 55 machine right now finds himself in 13th place. Has lost contact with this lead group. Is the last car on the lead lap. Troy Radford in the 94. First car 1 lap down. Tyler Hilton in the 82. Not too far behind him. Ohio and Indiana Roofing on the roof. Tyler Hilton's Chevy Camaro. Ooh, as Tyler Hilton almost got into a slowing 19 machine of Cade Green. Able to avoid contact there. Aaron Bruce in the 27 machine. Out in front of the 1 for the moment, but here comes Dustin Ping back on the inside, but Darren Bruce in the 27 gonna lead that lap. Chris Mefford in the 46 pushing that 27 machine as hard as he can, but Josh Spalding in the 48 working with the 1 machine. Jerry West in the 86. Right there in the mix, along with Dustin German in the 99. That caution really helped out Dustin German. He was several seconds behind due to a speeding penalty under green flag pit stops. So Chris Mefford in the 46, inside the top 4. Jerry West rounding out your top 5. Quattlebaum in the 08 machine. Right now he is in 7th place. Ricky All-Star Harden in the 25 machine with a run on the 08. Taking a peek to the outside lane here. Quattlebaum to the inside. Dale Osmond in the 88. In 9th place, rounding out your top 10 is the 03 of Kenneth McCullough. We go on aboard with the 03 of McCullough. McCullough been trying to recover ever since he was the first one to come down pit road on our first set of green flag pit stops. That strategy did not work out too well for him. He lost a lot of ground. That caution benefiting the 03 as it allowed the field to get bunched back up. Cade Green in the 19, trying to make a move to the inside of the 03. Roy Radford in the 94. Still the first car one lap down, but the 82 of Tyler Hilton right behind him. That would be a battle for position on the track, despite being one lap off of the lead pace. Meanwhile, back to the front, the 1 of Dustin Ping, the 46 of Chris Mefford, the 86 of Jerry West, the 48 of Josh Spalding. These 4 cars running very close to each other for the race lead. Mefford in the 46 going way up high, coming down a little bit. Mefford trying to make that car very wide to keep the 86 of Jerry West behind him. Dustin Ping in the 1 machine has been committed to the bottom for a majority of this race, but it looks like the high side has started to roll around here. The 46 and the 86 make the pass. Jerry West, though, going to try and get by Chris Mefford for the race lead. We're coming up to where we could see green flag pit stops. The fuel window to make it on one more stop, not quite open just yet. I think to be smart, I would stay out, make sure that when I hit pit road, I had enough fuel to cover a green-white checkered attempt. Everyone gets single file now down the front stretch, but then Chris Mefford fans out along with Dustin Ping. And I think I would try and stay out, make sure that my final pit stop left enough fuel in my tank to cover one attempt at a green-white checkered. We have one driver making a break for pit road. That is the 19th machine of Cade Green. The Jerry West in the 86. Trying to lock down, leading the most laps here tonight. Starting to pull away from the 46 of Chris Mefford. Cade Green completes his 4-tire stop and rejoins the race. So far, he has been the only one to make his, what could be the final stop of the race. Now the 46 of Chris Mefford, he's going to break away. So Chris Mefford from second place on the pit road. Dustin Ping, Darren Bruce also joining him on pit lane. Jerry West not yet ready to make his final stop of the race. As I mentioned, I think it would be very smart to make sure that you had enough fuel in your tank to cover a green-white checkered attempt. Corey Radford, Tyler Hilton, they're on pit road. So is Tom Quattlebaum, Ray Radford, and Steve Baker. Dale Osmond in the 88 machine. Not yet making his pit stop. Finds himself in 4th place now. And Jerry West in the 86 going to slow down for pit lane. So does the 48 of Josh Spalding and the 99 of Dustin German. Dale Osmond following suit. All 4 drivers from the top 4 position hitting pit lane this time. This could be the money stop of the race. You've got to hit your marks, got to get into your pit box as cleanly as possible. 25 of Ricky Harden getting back up to speed. Chris Mefford, who had already made his pit stop, rolls around the 25 very easily. Chris Mefford up to full speed. And the caution flag is going to come out. I'm not sure what the caution flag was for. Looked like the 48 of Josh Spalding was caught speeding on pit road. .08 of Tom Quattlebaum, very slow there. Let's see if we can see what happened. Tom Quattlebaum going for a spin through the grass. Take another look. Quattlebaum gonna bounce off the 1, the 03, and the 94 gonna finish him off. And that is what's going to bring out our second caution of the night. It will be interesting to see who decides to come down pit road here. As I mentioned, this is our second caution of the night. 27 laps to go. We've had 17 lead changes. Corey Radford finally getting the free pass. Five drivers staying out: Jerry West, Dustin German, Dale Osmond, Kenneth McCullough, and Josh Spalding all staying out. Drivers who came down pit road: the 25 of Ricky Harden, the 27 of Darren Bruce, Chris Mefford in the 46, the 19 of Cade Green, Dustin Ping in the 1 machine, also on and off of pit road, and the 11 of Steve Baker. And with the race being slowed down, Drivers having a chance to catch their breath. This should mean everyone can make it on fuel to the end of this event if we go our scheduled distance. However, keep in mind we do have 2 attempts at a green-white checkered should we need them. Top 5 drivers did not pit this time around. Is caution gonna help them have enough fuel to make it to the end of at least 1 green-white checkered? Maybe even 2, not 100% sure. As the lights go out on the pace car, with that caution, that will give us 14 cars back on the lead lap. Tyler Hilton in the 82 machine. Now the only car 1 lap down. Doug Wysocki still out there. He is 71 laps down. That's going to be a lot of cautions to get him back on the lead lap. Pace car down and away. Green flag is out. Gary West, Dustin German, Dale Osmond, and Kenneth McCullough all right there, and no one with the clear advantage on that restart. But the inside lane starting to move along, and Dale making a move to the outside, but the 48 of Josh Spalding gonna stay tucked in behind his teammate here. And the 48 going to use that draft to push his teammate out front, the 86 of Jerry West. Laps really starting to wind down here. Dale Osmond leading the charge in the outside lane. Josh Spalding almost getting into the quarter panel of his teammate. That would have been a huge stack up, as everyone's running so close together. Can only imagine how many cars that would have collected. So again, with everyone on fresh tires, everyone able to run wide open. Very hard to find any sort of discrepancy as the 27 of Darren Bruce is going to go around. He is going to collect the 46 of Chris Medford. And Medford hard contact. Ray Radford coming in late as he's trying to avoid all the crashing. And we go under yellow once again, and this is a product of drivers just trying to find some room to run. Dustin German came down in front of the 27 of Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce had to check up a little bit. When he had to check up, that drew in the car behind him. You see the accordion effect there, and it goes all wrong for Darren Bruce and Chris Mefford. On board with Ray Radford. So back under yellow we go, and this time everyone coming down pit road. Tyler Hilton in the 82 is going to say thank you very much. That'll get him back on the lead lap. Gary West into his pit stall cleanly. Dale Osmond, Josh Spalding making their pit stops. Everyone hitting pit road this time. And now we know for sure everyone will have enough fuel to make it to the end of this thing. And with that, guys, I'm going to step away for one more moment. Then we'll be back to bring you final race in round number 2 of the playoffs. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the field is formed up behind the pace car. Field being slowed for only its 3rd caution tonight. We have 16 laps to go in our scheduled distance. Gary West, Josh Spalding going to make up row number 1 for the restart. Dale Osmond in the 88. And Kenneth McCullough in the 03 making up row number 2 Row 3 will be the 99 of Dustin German and the 1 of Dustin Ping. Dustin Ping, our Hilton Crafts and Designs Pole Award winner here tonight. Jerry West gets on the throttle and back to green flag racing we go. Osmond able to clear the 48 of Spalding. And Osmond now with the run on the 86 of Jerry West. Spalding in the 48, gonna go with Dale Osmond. Now he tucks in behind his teammate in the 86 machine. And Dale, with no draft help, no one to push him, is gonna lose a little bit of ground here. Meanwhile, the 94 of Troy Radford, who had been a 1 lap down for a majority of the race, now finds himself fighting for a top 5 position and fighting for his playoff championship hopes. Dale Osmond losing some ground in that outside lane. Harry West coming around to lead another lap. Josh Spalding in the 48. And the 99 of Dustin German, all SSR drivers running 1, 2, and 3. Steve Baker right there in 7th to complete Smoke Show Racing. But Dale Osmond leading the charge for Blackhawk Motorsports. Troy Radford in the 99, trying to make something happen here. Or Troy Radford in the 94. The points are so close between our championship contenders that finishing in the top 4 is what it is going to take to punch your ticket into the championship 4 round at Homestead. And now Dale Osmond on that high side, going 3 wide. Steve Baker, Kenneth McCullough, and Dale falling back at the wrong time of the race. Dale now finds himself in 7th place. Troy Radford in the 4th, McCullough rounding out your top 5. Our 8 championship contenders all have a shot at it. Chris Medford, I should say, in the 46, he is on pit road with heavy damage. I don't think the 46 is going to be able to get back out there. Chris Medford's playoff hopes going up in smoke with that last caution. But Jerry West trying to win this thing. Trying to get in or lock himself in with the race win and not have to worry about pointing in. McCullough in the 03 making a move to the outside of Dustin German in the 99. He's got Dale Osmond with him. Dale trying to recover some lost ground as he got stuck in that high lane. Now with 7 laps to go, Dale Osmond back into 5th. Troy Radford now trending in the wrong direction. Jerry West continuing to lead. Spalding in the 48. Gonna make a move to the outside here, but nothing there just yet. tucks back in behind his teammate. Go on board with the 99 of Dustin German as McCullough trying to make the pass on the outside of him. Five laps to go here at Kansas. Dale Osmond now making a move to the inside. Dale Osmond in the 88 into fourth place with an excellent run down the backstretch. And now he sets his sights on the 99 at Dustin German. 4 more times around. Josh Spalding in the 48 making a move to the high side of Jerry West. Nothing there just yet as he loses a little bit of ground, but he's going to be able to carry some momentum down the backstretch. Spalding in the 48 got to the back bumper, but unable to do anything at that point. Your top 4 right now, all playoff drivers, all trying to punch their way into the championship 4. Dale in the 88 trying to make a move to the outside of the 99. This time around will be 2 laps to go. Ken McCullough hard into the wall. He's going to collect Troy Radford. The 55 of Steve Baker through the grass. And the yellow flag is going to fly once again. And the 94 Troy Radford having more issues here tonight. Kenneth McCullough in the 03. Got loose coming up off the corner. Tags the wall and goes for a spin. And the 03, his chances at winning the championship go up in smoke with that one. Troy Radford in the 94 not faring too much better. And in fact, the 94 has gone behind the wall. So Troy Radford, his playoff hopes done as well. So in the final round here at Kansas Speedway, 3 playoff contenders out of the race. Chris Medford, Kenneth McCullough, and Troy Radford all done for tonight. Chris Medford has rejoined the race, but he is 17 laps down. We will be having our first attempt at a green-white checkered. One driver who was in our championship 8, Chris McCullough, unable to start tonight's event. That would leave all 4 drivers who are still on the lead lap pretty much locking themselves in to the playoff final round championship crowning race at Homestead. That will be Jerry West, Dale Osmond, Dustin German, and Josh Spalding. What a turn of events that is here tonight in the closing laps at Kansas Speedway in the Pancake 200. Pancake State 200. Now, nothing is official for sure, but the way I figure, the way I'm looking at how things are going to shape up and how close the points battle is, that will mean that Jerry West, Josh Spalding, Dustin German, and Dale Osmond do make it into the championship 4, as they are the only 4 championship contenders still running in this race. Lights are out on the pace car. Our first attempt at a green-white checkered. Pace car down and away. Jerry West gets on the throttle. And here we go. Green flag waving once again. Jerry West gets away cleanly. Steve Baker in the 55. Up into 4th place, trying to make a move to the inside of Josh Spalding down the backstretch. Dustin Ping, our pole winner, still looking for some room to run. Spalding going to push the 99 at Dustin German. They have a good run on the outside lane. White flag in the air. This could be the final time around. No caution yet as the white flag flies, and this will be the final lap here in the Pancake State 200. Dustin German in the 99 out front with a wonderful push from his teammate, the 48 of Josh Spalding. But once again, Spalding to the back bumper of a fellow teammate, the 86 of Jerry West. Now he's gonna try and get a run. Who's it gonna be coming up off the corner? And Dustin German in the 99 gonna win the race. And for sure, locking himself into the championship 4 next week at Miami. What a race that was here at Kansas Speedway, as Dustin German picks up the race win. That will be his 2nd one of the season. And guys, we're gonna set up our post-race show. No one go anywhere while we celebrate with the 99. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are going to start our post-race show. Here tonight, we're going to talk to our 3rd place finisher to kick it off. That is the 25 machine of Ricky All-Star Harden. Ricky, congratulations on your 3rd place finish out there tonight. Tell us a little bit about the race and what it was like to mix it up with all the drivers out there.
Man, that was a blast. Those guys were running pretty hard and aggressive there pretty early. I wanted to win, but I kind of wanted to stay out of the way of everybody. So I was just kind of biding my time, waiting to make the right move. And then that last caution, I took 4, and I knew I had a chance. I had it pinned all the way around. I just didn't have any drafting help down the back stretch, but I gave it all I had. It was a real good time. I want to thank everybody from AMA for putting on a good league and a good race. And Mike Wood, Race Designs for the paint scheme. All my teammates at Blackhawk. Want to wish Dale good luck next week in the championship. See if he can bring it home for us.
Well, Ricky, that was an outstanding race here at Kansas Speedway. Mentally, how taxed are you right now?
I got to admit, my adrenaline was pumping there on that last restart. That was intense. Like I said, I had that thing pinned all the way around, just holding the bottom, hoping I can make something happen. A lot of movement going on around during the race, and just everything was so close. This place races just like a super speedway now, so I mean it's pretty nerve-wracking.
Well, man, congratulations on your 3rd place finish out there tonight. Nice job out there.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
As Ricky All-Star Harden finishing in 3rd place here at Kansas Speedway. Now it's time to move on to our 2nd place finisher, and that is the 86 of Jerry West. Jerry, you led the most laps out here tonight with a total of 77, but you bring it home 1 place short of the race win. However, looking on the bright side at being the first loser, you are into the championship 4. Tell us about your race and how you're feeling overall on your run here tonight.
Yeah, man, it was a good race for us. We led a lot of laps. We had a fast car, and we came out to win this thing, man, but couldn't get it done at the end. Unfortunately, my teammate, he pulled a fast one on me because I could have stacked the field up. I told him before there, they said, let us know when you go, but I knew if I did that, I'd lose the race, so I said, I'll do it if y'all stack up behind me. And, of course, they double teamed me on the high side after I did it, so I hate to see it, like that. The trust is going to have to be earned back. I probably won't do it again, but, I'm glad that we all got to make it. I think we all will transfer to the Homestead race, so we can duke it out there, man. And tonight's race was pretty good. I'm not quite sure what the caution was about there a couple times, but we kept ours clean, and that's all we can do.
Well, congratulations, Jerry, on the 2nd place finish here. And I am being told that you are one of the 4 drivers making it into the Final 4 at Homestead, Miami. What do you think your chances are of winning the championship there? And do you think you'll have to win the race to win the championship?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will have to win the race. That's how it's going to end up there. It's going to be similar to this. I think it's going to spread out more. It just depends on how the race goes. You never know when the caution is going to come out, so you just got to do the best you can and see what happens. Hopefully, it stretches out. We get some green flag laps in, and a caution doesn't determine the end of the race, man. Because the last 2 races, when the caution comes out like that, it changes up how the race is going to end. So hopefully it'll go green. We can pull it home.
All right, man. Well, before we let you go, any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Oh yeah, Ohio Indiana Roofing, man, for sponsoring the series, and AMA and all the admins over there that put in all the hard work so that we can come out here and do this. And absolutely the people that watch these, it's a lot of fun to watch them, and I hope we put on a good show for you guys. And Tyler Hilton, Mike Massengill, Steve Baker, all the drivers that showed up, and of course SRTV Network's on the hood, and my team. I guess I don't know if I should thank them this time because they got me on that one, stole the win from me. But Smoke Show Racing, man, I'm glad we made it.
All right, man. Congratulations on 2nd place here tonight, and congratulations on being one of the championship 4 next week.
All right, thanks.
Now it's time to move on to our race winner. That is the 99 of Dustin German. Dustin, congratulations on the win. You heard it from Jerry. You pulled a fast one on him. lost some trust between the teammates, but what does that matter? You win the race here tonight.
Yeah, it was just a good effort all night between our team, you know, working together and doing what we had to do to try to stay above the, you know, the other guys. I don't know, something kind of got lost in translation there. I was just afraid to let off the gas, man. I don't know. I didn't want to get jammed up, and you know that can create bigger problems later on. So, you know, I'm glad the way it turned out. Looks like we all made it to Homestead, hopefully, and you know that's definitely a win for our team tonight.
Well, you win the race. You are automatically locked in with that race win as one of the championship 4. But SSR are going to have 3 of the 4 slots taken up. So now, how does that team dynamic work, and will you be spending all week trying to butter up your teammates to help you win the championship?
I think far as all week goes, that a lot of practice will go on. But other than that, I don't know that. I think the teammate stuff's out the window now that we've all made it to Homestead. Like Jerry's a little upset, but that's understandable. And I just think next week, man, it's just gonna be every man for himself. You know, we're teammates, but I don't think we'll do anything to hurt anybody. But as far as giving each other breaks and telling sharing secrets, it ain't gonna happen. So we'll see how it plays out. But I think it's gonna be every man for himself, and it's gonna be a damn good race to watch.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on your race win. Congratulations on being one of the championship 4. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
First off, shout out to you, man, KR. I want to thank you for broadcasting these things. I know sometimes it ain't as fun as others, and I think tonight was kind of fun for you. You know, we kind of diced it up a little bit and had a little bit of strategy and drama. You know, what all comes with it. Next week will be even better. But Mike Massengill, he's a live race admin. He's doing it as we go, so he's got a lot on his shoulders. And Tyler Hilton, this is his league, and we're putting it on. And Ohio and Indiana Roofing, it wouldn't be possible without those guys. And everybody that's in the league, everybody shows up every week, everybody on Facebook, all the people that tune in every week to watch this thing. And, that's about it, man. SRTV, I want to thank them, and that's Smoke Show Racing, man. We did it. I can't believe it.
Congratulations once again, Dustin. Nice job, and we look forward to seeing you out there at Homestead for the championship race.
Thanks, man.
And now it is time to move on to our final interview of the night. The only driver not in Smoke Show Racing to make it into the championship 4, Dale Osmond. Congratulations on your advancement into the championship race. But before we talk about that, what can you tell us about your race here tonight at Kansas Speedway?
It was just a pretty average race. I knew coming in I didn't have a great shot to win it. I just know I need to stay up in the top 5, top 4 to have a shot at getting into the championship 4. And that's what I did up until the end, and I knew I was in, so I took a chance on a pit stop. Didn't work out though.
Well, you do finish in 10th place here tonight, but overall you do advance into the final round. So looking at the championship race at Homestead, how do you feel your chances are, and how much are you going to rely on your teammates with Blackhawk to help you win the whole shebang?
Oh man, I'm up against 3 smoke show drivers. I'm definitely gonna need some help out there. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can strike up a deal with Falcon Motorsports and see if we can get something done there.
Well, Dale, it sounds like you're going to need all the help you can get, as you are in a 3 versus 1 situation. But I tell you what, that 88 machine, a solid front runner, week in, week out. You got as good a chance as anyone to win that thing. Are you going to be spending a lot of time practicing, or you got some secrets that you feel you can share?
Usually every week I don't practice. I take the 1 hour before the race to practice. But this week I think that's gonna change a little bit. I'm gonna practice a good amount.
All right, Dale. Well, practice is key. Good luck. Turn some quality laps in practice time. Learn all you can. And we look forward to seeing you next week at Homestead, Miami. But before we let you go, any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, as always, my family and then my teammates. Ricky, he got up there with a third place finish. That was awesome. I knew he had a really good shot taking those 4 tires at the end. And then you guys for broadcasting, Ohio and Indiana Roofing for the league sponsorship, and then our admins. It's just an awesome league they put on here.
All right, Dale. Well, thank you for sticking around, giving us this interview. We appreciate it very much, man.
Yep, thank you.
The only other driver that made it into the championship 4, unfortunately, we were unable to get an interview in with the 48 machine of Josh Spalding, but he will be going for the championship next week at Homestead, Miami. Make sure you guys are tuned in right here at Turn 3 Racing Network next Thursday for that race. Now it's time to go through our final results. Dustin German with the race win. Jerry West bringing it home second. Ricky Harden finishing in third. Josh Spalding in fourth. Rounding out your top 5, your Hilton Crafts and Designs Pull Award winner, Dustin Ping. Tyler Hilton bringing it home 6th place. 7th going to Steve Baker. Cade Green finishing 8th. Darren Bruce in the 27 machine going to finish 9th. Dale Osmond finishing in 10th. 11th going to Ray Radford. Tom Quattlebaum in the 08 finishing in 12th spot. The 94 machine of Troy Radford finishing 13th. 14th going to Ken McCullough. Chris Mefford finishing 15th. 16th going to Doug Wysocki. And as always, a big shout out and thank you to Mike Massengill for being our live admin / race control week in and week out. So guys, that is going to do it for us here at Turn 3 Racing Network. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope to see you next week for our championship race. Have a good night, guys, and until I see you next time, bye.